Listen, it's a fancy feeling meal, typically served in high-end Italian restaurants. A comfort food too. My next guest says you can make it. You can make risotto right in your own kitchen. True Italian cook Elena Davis joins me in the kitchen to share her recipe for mushroom risotto. I love you and I love risotto. I do.
Okay, we're going to dig into this.
I just told Elena in my 20s, pre-kids, I traveled more for work. I don't travel hardly at all anymore, but I would find myself in New York twice a year. The first place I would go is to Trump Tower because they had a risotto of the day. Ate with the Donald twice, the president.
Oh my
I don't know how to refer to him now. But I love risotto so much. Why is it so intimidating?
Oh, because there's a process. And once you get the process, you can make all kinds of risotto. So I love how you said risotto of the day because I'm teaching you this base, but the thing that you put in it, whether it be butternut squash, I have a recipe for that. Peas or asparagus for spring, you can adapt it to that. So this risotto can go a long way and you can customize it however you want. Today we're making mushroom because it's seasonal, it's yummy, it's hearty, it's meatless, but you kind of feel like you're eating meat with the meaty mushrooms. But you can swap the process for whatever vegetable that you want. Or you can even enjoy it really creamy plain.
I'm always your eager student, but I am your very eager student today. Please teach me how to make risotto.
Okay, so there's a few very important parts. I like to say that there's 3 stations during risotto on your stove. So first, you can prep this ahead of time, and it is your vegetables. So you're gonna saute. Here I have shallots, mushrooms, and herbs, for example. Yes, you may. And you know, a little bit of salt and pepper there. But this could easily be roasted butternut squash and garlic and different things. So this is one thing that you have going on your stove. You will never add, a lot of people add the raw vegetables to the risotto. No, it won't cook, it'll boil, it'll mess up with the creaminess of the risotto that you were saying that we want to achieve, and here's how to achieve it. So first we start by toasting our risotto a little bit, our rice. We're using arborio rice.
And I don't even know this. Can I get this at the grocery store?
Yes, you can absolutely get it at the grocery store.
Just pasta aisle?
Yep, no, it's actually in the rice. It's in the rice section. So it's arborio rice. You can get it at Caputo's, just different places, but you can get it at your local Kroger, whatever grocery store you go to. So we're toasting that a little bit.
You toast it?
Yep, we're just a little bit.
Nothing else in the pan?
No, there's olive oil.
Olive oil.
So olive oil. And now
I'm gonna hold
adding,
you to this one because I want this for dinner.
Yes, and now we're adding, this is optional, but it adds a lot of flavor, and it's a little bit of cooking. You can use cooking wine or dry white wine. Okay. And this is just gonna help all that nuttiness that we just toasted the risotto. It's just gonna come out, and the alcohol gets cooked off, and you're left with this. It's just another depth layer of flavor.
So it absorbs that liquid.
Yep.
The risotto.
It's going to absorb it. Now, here is the trick.
What?
Okay. So our third station is our broth.
Okay.
So we have our broth on simmer. It's not boiling. And slowly, we're going to add 1 ladle at a time. So here's the thing with risotto. You got to have a little bit of patience. And there's some 1-pot risotto, throw everything in the pot, well then you're making rice. It's not the same. So I'm kind of against that, but I'm old school. So here we go, and now we're gonna turn it up a little bit, and once this absorbs the liquid, so we're gonna stir it. Why is the stirring important? You don't have to constantly stir it for the whole 20 minutes that you're doing this, but you wanna stir occasionally because it brings out the starches in the rice. So the hot liquid will prompt the starches in the rice to release, thus creating this kind of creamy texture, which you know and love in risotto, but there's no actual cream in it.
So am I waiting until that broth completely absorbs before I add another ladle?
Yes. So you're gonna do this. It's gonna boil a little bit. You want to make sure that your liquid is hot. So that's why you also have it on the stove and you're not pouring a cold can of chicken broth. So that everything is kind of the same.
I would never do that. Never.
No, that's why I'm giving the tip. So make sure that it's warm. You've got it in a warm, and so you've just got so this you're gonna continue, and it takes a little while. So you're gonna continue, you're gonna boil and then add and then add. At the very end, you're going to stir in some butter. And some freshly grated Parmigiano, some cheese.
Oh, just gets better.
So then it just, after it's all cooked, then you add that. Then you stir in whatever vegetable, seasonal vegetable that you have already seasoned and prepared and cooked.
Separately.
Yep, it's separate. and then you're going to mix it together when it's after you've added the cheese. Then you top with some extra cheese, a little bit of herbs, and a little bit more just for presentation of the vegetable that you served.
What's your favorite risotto combination?
Oh, there's too many. It changes seasonally. So I think right now it's mushroom, but I also love, I have a brown butternut squash risotto.
Okay.
That's phenomenal.
All right,
So,
I'm suddenly starving and I suddenly
Yes,
can't
you can
wait
have some.
to try risotto in my own home kitchen. Thank you for making it approachable. I also made your harvest salad over the weekend and I loved
good.
that.
Yes,
so thank
so
you for
good.
that. Where can we get more
Welcome.
recipes from you?
cucinabyelena.com. Come find me on Instagram. I'm on there every day.
We look forward to
Yes.
what you share and how
Thank
you
you so
motivate us in
much.
the Italian way. Thanks, Elena.
Yes, subscribe for free recipes, and it's all there.
Fantastic. We'll link you from our website. Thanks again.